Here in Florida, the most common types of damages to your shingle roofs are either hail or wind. If a roof is 15 years old and you guys have a hailstorm, chances are your roof is definitely damaged. There are hail indentations to the matting and to the granules, to your gutters, basically everything on the roof. A roofing system has quite a few layers before you're able to see the damage on the inside. It has to go through the granules, to the matting, to the underlayment, through the decking, into the drywall. A few things happen. One, you're gonna start seeing staining on the walls. Mold is very probable at this point, especially in Florida. It's so hot and we're moist all the time. You definitely don't want mold to get into your home. When you're seeing that, that's a really good sign that it's time to change your roof. If you believe you have damage, but you're just not sure if you want a roof replacement, that's fine. The best thing is to have everything documented correctly. That way, if a big storm does come by, now you have proof that the damage was definitely caused from that storm. It's free. Here in Florida, we have at least 10 storms a year that are around 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and that is definitely enough to break the seal and lift the shingles, and they end up creasing just like a piece of paper. Or you just see them laying in your yard, which is easy, obvious damage to see. But most people don't realize the type of damage they have on their roof unless they can see it. That's where having a roofing contractor come out and be able to show you what exactly is going on your roof. That's very valuable to the homeowner. When you call me out to your property, I do a full inspection of the entire exterior of the home, way before I even get on the roof. Why do I do this? Because I'm looking for specific types of damage to your gutters, your screens, your siding. It tells a story, and it actually links the type of damage to a specific wind date, a date of loss, so to speak. So that's the first thing I do. In this scenario right here, I already did my inspection a little while ago. We use chalk, and it just washes off right away. But I'm running this down here to see if there's any hail indentations on this gutter, because this homeowner did have a significant hailstorm actually a week ago and a few months ago. But as you can see, there is nothing on this gutter. So I know for a fact that hail did not come this way. If anything, it came from the back. So just looking up on the paint on the top of this rake right here, this could or could not be hail. That is actually not for me to determine. That would be the adjuster and the insurance company's, decision. But what I do is I mark all damages. My job is not to disclose or try to find out how the damage happened. My job is to show the homeowner what's going on his home and on his roof. Check this out. As I was saying earlier, hail indentations to the guttering. So this is a downspout that obviously got hit by something. Honestly, this looks like a perfect hail hit. This is exactly what hail looks like. Yeah, so I'm just continuing basically to check the siding. They don't have any screens. If they did, I'd be really looking at that to see if there's any rips in the screens. His dad built this car. It's kind of cool. There's some more damage to the siding up there, and this actually it could look like hail, but I don't think it is, because you would see it on a lot of the other siding. I'm heading up for my inspection. Time to put my cougar paws on, and I'll see you soon. All right, let's get my cougar paws on here. Okay, cool. Got some markings from the adjuster. So this is called lateral matting or zippering. Diagonally down the entire roof, you're gonna see this going all the way up and down. The bond has just been released. I mean, it's a 15-year-old roof. Something has lifted this. And it just didn't lift itself. Okay, some of my chalk markings are still here, so that's good. At least when the adjuster came today, he's able to see some of my markings. So this is perfect hail hit right here. Now this roof is so old that there are almost no granules on it already. Had it been a newer roof or the granules stayed more intact, you would actually see more clear indentations of hail than this. So this is a little bit harder to spot on a roof, but as you can see, the outer ring of the hail hits, you know, in my mind this is an easy one. Obviously needs to be replaced. Yeah, there's a good hail hit right there. What actually happens is when hail indents the granules on the roof, it actually indents the granules into the matting. A lot of roofers misrepresent hail, and it's actually just blistering. The roof, you know, blisters, it pops, and there is no hail in the middle. But as you can see, there is here. See? The rings show you that this is definite hail. Plus, we pulled a weather date, so I know for a fact that hail has been at location 3 different times in the last year. Here's a good mark here. So, you see how this shingle is just completely lifted. The nails did not pop through, so this is certainly wind. This is not anything else. And what happens is the shingles crease up here, just like a piece of paper. This is an entire damaged shingle. Now, how do we replace this or repair this if we were to? Well, we would have to put our snake up in here, pop these out. We would need to lift the shingle above it about 90 degrees in order to get the nail gun in. And we're gonna continue to damage this. You see these creases here? I barely even lifted that. So yeah. This roof needs replaced 100%. So what I do is I do a 10 by 10 square. And I'm looking for the amount of hits in this 10 by 10 square. Oh wow, look at this hit right here. That thing is beautiful. Nice hail indentations to the roof. Definite storm damage. It's kind of hard to ignore right there. And they're all over his roof. Another one right here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here's one I missed earlier. 5, 6, 7. Big one right there. 8. I'm not even gonna do any more. Just in that one little 5 foot by 5 foot section, there are over 15 hail indentations. When I find 10 or more, that whole slope needs replaced. So now what I do is I go on each slope to see how the rest of the slopes are and see if we have some matching patterns here. More creases, definite wind damage again. Honestly, if I were to go and just pull up shingles, you're most likely going to find a lot that end up coming unbonded. I don't like this one. I didn't even mark this one, but yeah. Yep. All right, so yep, got another one right here. Another one right here. These shingles are impossible just to, you know, re-glue them down. That doesn't work. I don't see where this guy's markings are. Let's see if they're over here. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Huh. This guy has 0 markings. Are you kidding me? What? You see the front. Oh, that makes me mad. Actually, we had a 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock adjusting appointment today with this guy, and he showed up at 11 o'clock. I changed my entire schedule around for the entire afternoon to make sure that I'm here for the homeowner. And you know what that does is it keeps them accountable. We end up, you know, pointing out things that maybe they miss or purposely don't point out or whatever. And you know, we're here for the homeowner. We want the homeowner to be taken care of correctly, and this guy came early, so it's unfortunate for me and the homeowner, mainly for the homeowner. Here we have a missing shingle completely. That's totally snapped off. It's gonna fly away here soon. Really wish I could have been here for this homeowner for this adjusting appointment. Actually, as a homeowner, if you ever have the opportunity to have your contractor there for an insurance adjusting appointment, it is absolutely necessary just to be able to chat about the damages. I mean, honestly, at that point, you have two sets of eyes looking at the project. So that's double coverage on each side of the equation. Okay, a little upset that the adjuster did not have more markings, so definitely gonna give him a call right now. That was definitely not the expectation I had from getting on that roof. After I had already marked it, I was expecting that when the adjuster went there, that he had equal to or more damage than I found. And there was none that I saw from him. And so definitely gonna have a talk with the homeowner and, you know, see what we can do about it. Hey man, how you doing? My name's Charles Clay. I'm the contractor. Yeah man, just checking in with you, see how your inspection went. I thought it was at 2 o'clock, but I know you got there a little early today.
Yeah, well, they actually assigned like 3 claims over me between 2 and 5, so I had to move them to 11. So that's the reason why I went earlier.
Gotcha, man. Yeah, cool, man. Just wondering, I don't know if you can kind of share any information.
But we cannot share any information.
Okay. All right, cool. Were you able to see some of my markings up there?
Yep.
There.
They're barely visible, to be honest, but I saw that it's like a blue check or something like that.
Yeah, that was about a week ago. Yeah. Cool, man. Well, dude, you got my number now. If you need me for anything, you know, I'm here, so.
All right, sir. Will do.
All right, thank you.
No problem. Have a good day, man.
All right, bye. Yeah, it can't divulge any information, so I expected to see a lot of marking up there as far as hail and wind, and there just wasn't any. You know, and like evident damage, as you can see through my camera up there. So yeah, any homeowners out there watching, if you believe that you have damage and you like this video, please give me a call, subscribe, click the link below, and I'll call you within 12 hours and schedule the inspection.